Welcome back to Iki Island. In this episode, we're going to continue the wooden blade duels with this man here who wanted to talk smack because I've got a steel katana.
This katana is for war. For you, I'll use one made of wood.
I once impaled a man with a wooden sword. Did it when I was 13.
That seems over the top.
And you're still bragging about it?
I've beaten plenty since then.
Then stop dwelling on the past and show me your skill today.
The Bokto challenges Kai.
I'll rip you open.
Alright, Kai got problems.
Now it's time. Introducing first, Bokto and his opponent.
He's going to use
Brutal
stabbies,
blade.
isn't he?
Kai kicks and punches are allowed. First to 5 touches wins.
Come here, you.
Begin.
Oh, okay.
Pull back. Point
I was
pull
expecting a
back.
stab.
Resume.
Nah, dude.
Disengage. Point for Bokto.
Oh, I don't get 2 points? I hit him twice.
Proceed.
Nah, dude, you're just a little bit too slow.
Point for Bokto.
Glad you're wearing a diaper, though. You're going to need it.
Disengage. Point for Bokto. Proceed.
Quit yelling. Ooh, not enough. Not fast enough.
Step back. Point for Bokto. Resume.
Make your move, clown. You only got one hit.
And the winner, Bokto.
Lucky bastard.
I was like, did you yell at me when you bowed? One last, which is the monk, and he's the one I'm actually the most worried about.
In conflict, we find peace.
Strange to meet a monk at a dueling ring.
It is part of my journey. Raiders attacked my monastery. I ended their lives with nothing but my alms bowl.
You broke your vow of non-violence.
Yes, but I glimpsed enlightenment. Duel with me, so I can seek it again.
The Bokto challenges one.
It is
Won the battle priest.
And now it's time. Introducing first, Bokto and his opponent, the exiled monk. 1 kicks and punches are allowed. First to 5 touches wins. Begin.
What you got, dude? Oh, he's a kicker.
Hold. Pull back. Put 1.
All right, sneaky boy. He's using. I think he's using
Proceed.
Way of the Wind. Well, that's really obnoxious. Just dodge his kick.
Step back. Point for Bokto.
I wonder if you can parry the kick.
Continue.
Ooh, didn't see that coming.
Disengage. Point for Bokto.
See if I can do it again. Oh, you don't want it.
Resume.
You don't want any. Ooh, the perfect dodge. This monkey armor.
Point for Bokto. Proceed.
You're a goon. Ooh, he's all about dodging.
Disengage. Point for Bokto.
Got them fancy feet.
Continue.
There we go. Get him out of here.
The winner, Bokto.
Thank you for the journey.
Now, give me some Skrilla.
You fight with great passion, Bokto. But it is time you know defeat.
Oh, the final challenge. Gonna let you get all the way over to your bench.
You look just like him.
You comfy now?
I remind you of someone?
My son. He would look just like you. If he was still alive.
I'm sorry. I know what it means to lose family.
Many on Iki do. My boy and I were fishing when the bandits attacked.
I beat them with my fishing pole until the water ran red with their blood. The color was beautiful.
I see you've brought your anger and grief to this tournament.
We have this in common, but only one of us will triumph. The Bokto challenges Sao. Time to bleed. And
All
now
right.
it's time. Introducing first, Bokto and his opponent.
No one told me all of you were going to be
Crimson
crazy.
Fisherman Sao. Kicks and punches are allowed.
The Crimson
First to
Fisherman.
5 touches wins. Begin.
All right, Sal, what you got? Oh, I didn't dodge in time.
Pull back. Point for Sao.
You threw dirt at me.
Proceed.
Does that count as a hit? What are you...
Disengage. Point for Sao.
All right.
Continue. Break. Step back.
What?
Point for
What?
Sao.
I'm so confused.
Resume.
Okay, this is terrible. We're getting smacked. All right, dude.
Continue.
You can't dodge it.
And the winner, Sao. You are not like my son, after all.
Yeah, I see. Does he also fight like a pansy like you?
Face me again, Bokto.
That's fine, dude. We'll fight again.
Break. Step back. Point for Sao. Resume. Halt. Disengage. Point for Sao. Continue. Break. Step back. Point for Bokto. Proceed. Hold. Pull back. Point for Bokto. Continue. Halt. Disengage. Point for Bokto. Proceed. Hold. Pull back. Point for Bokto. Resume. Break. Step back. Point for Sao. Proceed.
I had to focus fully on that one. That is
The winner.
not a fun fight. So basically, I think the monkey armor was hurting me there. You wait for him to swing, you dodge back, you get hit by that mud 100% of the time. You have to parry that second hit.
When you're done here, visit me near the eastern cliffs. I'm working on a new shade of crimson dye.
Ooh, sold.
Fitting color for the champion Bokto.
It better not be made out of blood. I don't want no blood dye.
Bokto! Well fought. I knew you were skilled, but to defeat Sao? No wonder Fune saw something in you.
Don't forget about my reward.
Of course, it's well earned, Bokto.
Also, y'all said kicking and punching. No one said anything about throwing rocks. See, y'all been letting this man cheat the entire time. I didn't get to throw any rocks. Hidden heart. Oh, is that a wooden blade? Sold. Alright, well. Good day to you, tournament. There was a memory of sorrow up here while I was exploring around, so...
I drank my first Sakai here.
Worth of sake. Go get some from the men.
Yes, father.
But where are they? Oh, I see.
Jin, don't go far. Your father's orders.
I don't need a nursemaid, Lord Adachi. Better you watch the road.
Get me in trouble, and a nursemaid will be the least of your worries.
Hmm. Down here, it gave me the marker finally.
Young lord,
Hey dudes, the pop sent me to gather up your drank.
You all seem in good spirits. Congratulations on today's victory.
the credit belongs to your father.
The raiders call your father the Butcher.
A fitting title for a legend.
I strive to honor his example. Now, if you'll excuse me, my father requests more sake.
Ah, take this. The raiders don't need it anymore. They're dead.
Perfect. Blood sake. Keep a lookout. Could be
I
anywhere.
brought the sake, father.
Good. Sit. Drink to victory.
Shouldn't we be celebrating with the men?
The Lord must set boundaries between himself and his followers.
Why?
Familiarity breeds a lack of discipline,
But they lay down their lives for you.
and it is their duty to do so without question, as it is mine to obey my Jito. Your mother and I discuss such matters often. I relied greatly on her counsel.
I wish I remembered her better.
Choco had clever insight, deep compassion. Losing her was like losing the best part of me.
This flute was hers. It's all I have of her.
Let's hear it then. Please, play it.
That night was the first time you asked to hear me play. The first time I felt like your son.
I should stand watch at the refuge.
Got him. On to the next one.
Told you he was good.
That one was tough. That one was tough. I had to figure out. We had to see best one to go for first if you're doing that one is the one in the back because it takes the longest to line up that second. That was for me at least. All right, well, I think that's all the archery challenges complete. There may be one or two left, but now we will finally head and get some main story mission complete. I will meet you there. All right, so we've got to find Fune. That bird was levitating. Bro, where are you hiding? I don't know. Oh, he's probably out here. She. I don't know if it's he or she. I don't remember. Whoever's in charge of this town. Well, whoever they are, I don't want to talk to them.
Well
Oh,
done, Jim.
oh yeah, it's Rose Tico.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, but good work with the warship.
Is that a thank you?
Don't push it. My ships can finally leave the cove. If you're itching to hire a boat back to Tsushima, I won't blame you.
We're days away from everyone on Iki falling victim to the Eagle's medicine, or joining her army. And if Iki falls, my home is next.
All right, Jean from Yarikawa. Stick around, and you can help us clip the eagle's wings. She rode from Fort Sakai hours ago. My scouts saw her leave with her main force.
She must be planning something. Where is she now?
No idea. She's covering her tracks well.
But she left her stronghold exposed. Now that her main force is left, this is our chance to take back Fort Sakai while it's lightly defended.
Even with fewer guards, it won't be easy to breach. The place is a prison camp. Captives are being tortured and forced to drink that witch's poison until they swear loyalty to the eagle.
I know. I escaped once before.
Some of my best men are trapped inside. Free them, and they can help you liberate the fort. Then, I'll finally have enough forces to take the fight to the eagle.
Tell your men to tighten the defenses around the refuge. If this works, the eagle is going to be angry.
I hope she is.
Although your best warriors may have drank some eagle juice and they may be out of commission. Also, you're super lucky we didn't bring Yuna. She'd have smacked you and taken control. Travel to Fort Sakai. That we can do. The Crimson Dye Merchant. Oh, it's that one guy. Dude, you better not be dyeing this with blood.
Red is the color of loss and fury. Ah, Voktor, the tournament champion. Finally came to visit.
Ah, I remember you from the tournament. So, with the crimson dyes.
You bested me fair and square. Please, choose one of my creations as your reward.
Oh, cool. I wish I could see it. Endless Wrath. Yeah, we're in the... It's too dark in here. I can't see what this looks like. Okay, Crimson Blood Straw Hat. Whoa, that's crazy looking. I can't even see it, but I'm sure it's crazy looking. Alright, well... 2 different forms of the armor. Neat, neat. I think I want the katana.
Fitting color for the champion Voktor.
Thank you. Equip that right away. Oh, that looks super interesting. Become a velociraptor. How much are your dyes normally? 10 flowers. You know what? Might as well go all red. Oh, I don't have enough. We'll come back for that hat.
Farewell.
Oh yeah, that looks super cool. The Raider helmet. Sure. Well, we made it to Fort Sakai. Will not be standing off. Oh man, there's a guy up there. No, dude, you see nothing. Gonna chain take down these two. Oh, a couple of you. My bad. That man is leaving. Thank you, Yuriko. Also, going between Dying Light and this game has been I've used so many of my ghost tools on accident. Oh, I didn't let me assassinate him. Oh, he's got a helmet on. Yeah, I don't like that. You're singing? It sucks. What do you want? No, nothing. Oh, we gotta go up here to talk. Understood. I do like their purple tents, though. Way more fashionable than the other kind.
Are you with Fune?
We were before the eagle captured us. What are you, some kind of samurai?
I'm a friend. Your boss sent me to free her crew and take back Fort Sakai.
The eagle may be gone, but she left her commander in charge. Kunbish is torturing prisoners, breaking us down before we're forced to drink the eagle's poison.
Then he won't leave this fort alive. Go. Report back to Fune.
I can fight. I will fight.
Find a weapon and join me.
I started to do the I need a weapon and I started coughing instantly. It was not foretold on this day. Alright guys, hopefully you don't get instantly murdered. Oh, this is gonna be we kick the door open.
May your death benefit all beings.
You couldn't save your father. What makes you think you can save his fort?
No, don't listen.
I was like, well, luckily his fort is made out
Mongols
of
from this place.
not human. Nope. Nope. These archers have got to go.
Fight with me.
Everyone I free grabs a blade. Need to get rid of you quick. Where is the... I mean, if you're not going to look at me, I'm going to take you out. Oh! One-shotted by a shield bash. Alright, we're back up, though. Sticking sticky bombs everywhere we can. There's still one singing left. Where's the shaman at? Here you are. You got me once. That's all you get. Tired of your nonsense. Which one of those is friendly? Oh, well, I hit the friendly one. Oh no, Greg! You all will pay for Greg's death by being lit aflame. And we'll free the rest of these guys.
Help me if you can.
20 versus 1. Let's see if you guys can handle this one man. NPC wars begin. Ooh, I like the switch it. Push him off the side. That's the way. Well done.
I should free the rest of the prisoners.
I have a gang now. Other prisoners that aren't freed? How about you do that while I'm fighting? Ooh, records. Gather round, everyone. Well, maybe not. To my wife, our relation should have been strong, but it's proven weak. I'm happy to divorce you. I will not object to who you marry next. Will not change my mind about that of the divorce. You're the monkey, second month, second day. From Mishinosuke. Well, I think that got interrupted by murder. I wonder if this is Shinosuke here. She turned him in. Or vice versa. music is still bumping, but... Oh, there's one guy left in a cage over here. That's not waste our arrows. Alright, dude, I got you. I'm sorry your friends hate you.
Find a weapon and join me. Through the gate! Drive out the invaders!
Oh. This wasn't even the front gates. Guess that would make sense. Fort Sakai kind of looks like a dump.
Take the fight to them! Forward!
Oh yeah, no, we got a whole posse. Y'all are screwed. Oh, just kidding.
This is
Guardian's down.
Fight for your freedom! For Iki!
Oh. Get his shield out of the way. Guardian down. Kept you alive, dude. They don't like to fight when they're on fire, so. Well done.
Keep going.
Keeping as many of you alive as I can. There's the shaman. Can't sing if he's on fire. Oh no. Oh! Rest in peace.
This is it! Fight for your freedom! For Iki!
You didn't see what happened last time. Oh! Alright, whoever's shooting fire arrows, that's gonna stop. Switch back to the normal ones, what I want. Well done. If you don't back up, I'm gonna get you. Idiot.
Keep going.
Where's my heavy bow? I don't want the... Yeah, stand right there. You were my least favorite enemy type. High value targets down. Get them, boys. Gonna save ghost mode if I can. Ooh, more incendiary oil? Where's that at? That's insta-win mode. Who's left?
You let your father die.
No! No!
Take some damage from that. Run around your tent real quick and snatch all your stuff. He actually didn't leave anything. Except some books. Lord Sakai, because I know you'll return to your father's fortress, I have addressed this message to you. When I first drank the medicine, it showed me the torments my people had endured for generations. My mind survived the spirit journey, but only because my teachers guided me from horror to wisdom. I vowed that my people would never again be made to suffer so, and I have kept that promise as their Khatun. Let me do the same for you, heal you as I healed all my shamans, and I know this, I shall be Khatun in the east. You could be the first of your people to complete the spirit journey. You were already a dangerous hunter, a predator. Become a messenger of the eternal blue sky. Or not. Oh, rude. It was giving me none of his motivation bar thing. Weird. Oh yeah, we'll always have excuses as to why it's not my fault. Flame! Was this the general we were supposed to be fighting? I can't reach you when you're up there, dude.
We're clear!
Well, that's that.
Forward!
Where's my black powder? There it is. One more gate. Please don't dump any more flaming oil on us. Oh, just 16 guys?
Remember the night your father tied
That looks cool.
starving bandits to trees as punishment? Not so different from this.
The eagle knew you'd return, samurai. You have received her sacred drink. A gift offered to warriors and princes worthy of becoming one of her shamans. Is that what she wants? To make me a shaman? Your transformation has already begun. You can accept her gift, become her shaman, and learn to soar in the eternal blue sky. Or I will break you in the name of the eagle. Her gift is a curse, and I will never bow to her rule.
Bro, I'm about to slap you upside your head.
You will hang like the peasants.
We won't talk about that.
You will hang like the peasants.
Wow, okay. We have yet to land a hit on Kubish. Come here, you. Whoa, he almost got me. You tried. Okay, now he's spear. Or halberd.
I will never be her shaman.
And come here, you.
Where is your gratitude? You deserve nothing less than death.
Ooh, nothing less. Roll back. You switch back to shield. This is a fun enemy. When he's hunkered down behind that thing, though. Woo! I was waiting for the shield bash. Working on it.
Waste the eagle's gift to you. You waste the air we breathe.
Oof. Okay, what? Why are you dead? That is cheating.
You will hang like the peasants. Wasted gift. Who don't serve the eagle? I will never be her shaman. Where is your gratitude? There's nothing less than death. You waste the eagle's gift to you. You waste the air we breathe.
Die!
Coward.
Oh, he's gonna run. Nah, dude, you made me fight you for so long. Nope, I'm ignoring everyone else. Come here, you. Nah, there's no escape.
You stop! You waste the eagle's gift to you.
Quit talking about gifts. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, so it's a scripted chase.
Your visions will grow worse, driving you to madness and death.
I'll
If
manage.
only you had accepted the eagle's gift.
There's no reason to keep prisoners. These guys are super brainwashed. Fort Sakai recovered, though.
Kunbish killed some of my best friends. Glad to see the coward get what he deserved. Even if it took a samurai to run him through.
He fell because we worked together. But the eagle, she knew I would come here. That's why she left Fort Sakai undefended. So I would take her bait, and Kumbish would deliver her message.
Now the bastard's dead, and she's lost the fort. Thanks to you, we can finally fight back.
Gather anyone who can fight and report to Fune. Everyone else can shelter here. With a few repairs, Fort Sakai will stand against the Mongols.
Good thinking. But before you run off, take these saddlebags. Figured a samurai could put them to good use.
I will. Thank you. Travel safely, and I'll see you back at Fune's refuge.
Bro, we didn't have saddlebags before? The Tribal Terror. I mean, do I want to make myself incredibly ugly? No. My hat is doing enough for me. So we making the Mongols scrub the place, or is this just... That is Mongols. Yeah, you clean the blood off the floor. Monsters. Alright, well next mission would be then heading back to Fune. Oh, Rose. I feel like that could have been even easier if you would have lent some troops to that. I don't remember where you were. There you are.
There's the samurai who freed us from Fort Sakai.
I guess everyone knows I'm a samurai now. It's kind of a... No one's killed me. When your inventory is full, excess ammo is sent to your saddlebags. That seems like that should have been in the game already. Eh, is what it is. What up, Fune? You better not have any problems.
My men returned safely, and Fort Sakai is in our hands. We finally have a fighting chance against the Eagle.
Any news on her whereabouts?
Not yet, but I did learn something. While you were busy, my scouts recovered orders the Eagle sent to her shamans. It sounds like she wants to capture a samurai.
Did she name them?
No, but I think we can guess who she's hunting. What I want to know is, why does she want to take you in alive?
The eagle captured me when I first arrived. I escaped, but maybe she wants to finish what she started.
What aren't you telling me, samurai?
Fune, Jin, we were searching for the eagle. Lost her, but then we stumbled on one of her patrols. Tracked them all the way back here. The cliffs outside are crawling with Mongols. We had to sneak back in to avoid being seen. The eagle knows we're close. She's going to find us.
She's retaliating. This is payback for her warship, and the death of her lapdog, Kumbish.
We can evacuate to the ship.
Abandon your home now, and you'll lose it forever.
You'd rather die here?
We could draw them away from the refuge. Fight them on land.
They outnumber us.
So do the samurai. You know the terrain better.
What about an ambush? Somewhere we have the advantage.
Kidafure village.
We have a plan?
Round everyone up, Tenzo. We need to go now.
I'm down for a massacre, either one.
I sent scouts ahead of us. They'll lure the Eagle's forces to Kidafure village.
I've got people preparing.
Oh, we got a whole squad. I like how lively this feels.
After the butcher of Iki destroyed
See the troops head into position. The Mongols ahead of us.
And you did nothing to stop him.
The lookout tower. We got a good view up there.
Our scouts will lure the Mongols here. We can't be sure where exactly they'll come through.
Get people in the most likely places. A few of us.
Let's not be. It's not time to practice. It's time to save those arrows.
Like stopping a wildfire.
We need to cover a lot of ground. Where should we position the men?
That is a good question.
Place them among your father's innocent victims.
Is that the only spot? I want to look around.
The tree line. Station people there to keep watch.
If they see something, they can signal us with those fireworks we took from the ship.
Set them off the moment your people see the invaders.
Then we ride in.
Hide people in those houses and granaries.
Where your father's victims hid, terrified and weeping.
And if the Mongols don't get close?
Have riders ready to hit their flank. Force them in range.
Dude, if we have to have her commentary for the rest of our life, that is going to be obnoxious.
What would you do there?
The moment the villagers saw your father's men approach, they knew they were doomed.
That was where they fell back.
What? Who fell back?
Where we could fall back, if we're overwhelmed.
We'll reinforce it with whatever we can throw together.
Get everyone in position. We'll hang back for now.
They don't
Odds
know
is starting
the
to affect our
horror
decision
your
making.
father inflicted here, the horror you failed to prevent.
As a 12-year-old, we were going to be doing none of the
Rise to your
preventing.
posts. Signal when you spot the invaders.
You said that was where they fell back. You were here when your father massacred the village.
It wasn't a massacre.
What do you call armed men slaughtering an unarmed village?
A village hiding armed fighters.
And their families.
The people who lived here ambushed our patrols, set traps that maimed and killed our warriors, slit their throats while they slept.
What did you expect? You came here to kill us! A friend of mine grew up in this village. After the samurai left, I found his body. But it took me a week to find his head in all the mud.
I'm sorry, Tenzo.
You're sorry. Do you have any idea what it's like to find your friend?
Oh, actually, yes.
Do you know how many lives your father destroyed?
Too many. If I could change that, I would.
But you didn't. Others had to end his cruelty.
And I watched him die. I could have saved him. But I didn't.
Why not?
They're here.
Because Jin was 12.
Get to the horses.
They're coming.
Man, people gotta quit putting this on him.
They're attacking!
Alright, Murder Horse, you ready?
Tenzo, Jin, with me. Strike hard and fast.
If the
Dude, I don't even have
Mongols
to do
overrun
anything.
us, we'll fall back here.
A group will stay to bolster these defenses.
Fighting on the side of your father's killers.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal.
What would he say?
Enemy of my enemy is my friend. Papa Sakai seemed like a flexible chap. At least in warfare.
There they are! Dead ahead!
Run them down, boy!
I'm not worried about you. Yeah. Oh, there's no escape for any of you. I don't even not even getting off the horse. Hang on, I gotta get it running. It's like an A10. I gotta get a strafing line. Kaze, the A10. Kill. Alright, Kaze back. We have to get back on... Yeah, it doesn't matter how many they have. I have a tank. Kaze, get back here. Don't run. That's cheating. Like, you can't have Kaze. Alright, guys, wait for me. I'm going after the ones that aren't even a threat. It's like our shaman lights. Wait, give me my arrows back. Oh. You're still alive. Oh, get him, Fune.
It's all of them.
Easy.
pickings, right, Jin?
A good start.
I saw the fireworks. But the fact that they let me have Kaze again is unfortunate.
She's enjoying herself, remembering how they slaughtered the samurai.
Yeah, who cares? We're slaughtering Mongols now.
Quickly.
Rah!
Let's ready a welcome for the Mongols.
Oh,
There's a few drops of black powder on those carts.
You've been busy.
and skadoosh. Oh, shot that man right in the back. Sorry, dude. Battle horse. Alright. We'll deal with these shaman right here.
To me, now.
Yeah, I see you just got dropped. Give me one moment. The fact that I have to keep all of you alive is a little bit silly. 1 second.
Little help.
I randomly got shot by an arrow. How sad.
Let's ready a welcome for the Mongols.
There's a few drops of black powder on those carts.
I don't like having to keep my allies alive. That's annoying. Defend yourselves. And boom. Drop the most dangerous one first. Oh, I missed. Wow, no one got hit by that. Nice shot. Oh, that man is moving. Nice poke. Teamwork. Oh, I do not want to be in the middle of that. What just did all that damage to me? They must have watches somewhere. Oh, nice shot.
To me.
Yeah, you both went down same time, didn't you? One moment.
To me. Now.
Little help.
I'm just gonna throw knives at everyone. Kunai for everybody. No, I'm not even gonna fight you. Tenzo, give me one moment.
Thanks for that.
That's the
Well
last of
done.
them.
We held them off. Now,
You'll never forget the sight. So much blood. The ground was soaked in it. Devastation all around you. Look what Kazumasa Sakai did. The butcher of Iki.
Quiet.
More fireworks to the west.
we can't keep this up forever.
Let's go.
This is one of those sins of the father kind of things. We shouldn't feel bad.
Feeling all right?
As a 12-year-old, we had no way of stopping that.
You think the fallback defenses are ready?
In my opinion, or in my
Hold
experience,
back the invaders as long
adults
as we
generally don't
can.
listen to children
Hold up. Fireworks stop.
about important decisions.
Might be an ambush. Let's take a closer look.
Did they figure out what we're using?
They've captured the lookouts.
Hang back. I can sneak in. Surprise the Mongols.
Oh, just a snooch battle. No problem. And a Clan Sakai banner. Lots of arrows. Do I have any hallucinogen darts? Yeah, I do. Although there are a million of you guys. That guy is traveling without a helmet. which is dangerous. Yeah, you should go investigate. Whoops. No, they found me. Let's get them. Yeah, I'm not so good at stealth. Let's get this clown. Hit him once in Heavenly Strike to take down the shamans. Yep, I've got knives for you three. That is... that is silly. Okay, Sakai, hit this man. Swinging at nothing. Dude, you miss so often right now. Well done, Fune. This thing, man, thinks we care about his flaming sword. We do not. When you don't want to switch sword stances, you keep kicking them. Which one do I untie? Oh, this one here. The one in the stockades.
You'll be free soon.
I thought I was dead. Thank you.
More fireworks! On all sides!
The Eagle Tribe's making its move.
Did she bring the entire tribe to war?
There are too many of them, and we're spread thin.
We're out of time.
Everyone, get to the horses. Retreat to the tower. We'll face them there.
Lead the way, samurai!
Fall back.
Fall back!
Yeah, we don't have a lot of option.
Here.
However,
All of our riders.
With Mongols on their
you all can ride back, and I can just keep sliding in and hitting people with the A10 horse. Come here, you. I'll clear them out.
Back to the tower. The others need our help.
Let's go.
Okay, fine. I was gonna kill as many of these guys as I could. Faster, Kaze. Thankfully, we bought a cannon.
Got your men timed, Fune. Defenses are ready. Hold the invaders here.
Hold! Men of the East! Since this isn't Gondor and all. Ooh. Nah, what do you think? You think I'm gonna get off Kage? Kage's a monster. Oh, I'm out of resolve for horse charges. This man's running away. We're not gonna fight him. I cannot tell who's mine and who's theirs. Y'all are doing an excellent job, even this man with a basket of fish on his back. Alright, we're gonna switch to sticky bombs. Sticky bomb for you. Sticky bomb for you. Sticky bomb for you. There will be no more shooting me with arrows. We have missed so many. No! You and I, dude. Oh. I don't know what you're scared of. Put that in the middle. Oh wait, I forgot all about these. Where y'all going?
Give chase! Cut them down!
Every one of those men disobeyed her orders.
May your death benefit all beings.
Oh no, did this man kill Papa Sakai?
May your death benefit all beings. I've heard that before. From my father's killer.
You're hearing things. It's the eagle's poison.
Say the prayer for yourself before I end your life.
Do it. On this blood-soaked ground, where your father massacred hundreds.
He was trying to save lives. You knew who I was. What you did to my father. You lied to my face.
You lied to yourself. Your father was my enemy, not you.
How did someone so worthless defeat Kazumasa Sakai?
I don't know. Luck. He slaughtered dozens of us before we brought him down. Broke his leg, I think. All I did was finish the job. Get on with it, samurai!
Not yet. You killed my father by luring us into an ambush at Senjo Gorge. That's how we're going to kill the eagle.
We need more than the two of us.
Talk to Fune, and meet me near the canyons.
We can't hide who you are anymore. But if I tell Fune...
Do it. Tell her I'm Jin Sakai. She knows I fight for Iki. My actions prove it. Tell her I am not my father. If I was, you would be dead.
To revenge or not to revenge? Would you have killed? Or would you have let him survive? Turned out you've been working with the dude who killed your dad all them years ago. And with that, it's going to be all that all Sakai armor dies have been unlocked. Interesting. Well, that's going to be all the time we have for today. I have been Space Wizard Apollo. Leave a like and subscribe if you had a good time here today, and I will see you all in the next one.